At the end of this topic, you should be able to explain the organizational strategies for functional organization, divisional organization, matrix organization, and network organization. Two types of organizational strategies exist. Centralized organizations focus on high-level executives making important decisions and passing down verdicts from above to lower levels of the organization where these decisions are implemented. These are most effective when senior management and leadership needs to take control of a situation such as in a crisis. This type of organization can be seen in the military where a chain of command exists. Decentralized organizations are more flexible where lower level managers can make important decisions relevant to their positions. Fast-paced businesses rely on this structure as they do not have time for information to travel up to the top-level executives, engage in deliberation, and hand down a decision. As an organization becomes more complex, it needs to be subdivided or departmentalized into smaller units which specialize in a particular task or function type. Functional organizational structures arrange departments on the type of activities the departments engage in. Line departments such as manufacturing, acquisition, and sales are groups that deal directly with the organization's primary inputs and outputs. These departments have more authority and power and make major operating decisions. They are also held accountable for bottom-line results. Staff departments such as human resource, research and development, and information technology are supporting departments that are necessary for the organization to exist and grow, but are not directly related with the main production. They support the line departments by providing specialized or professional support. Functional organizations have several advantages as they simplify channels of information between departments that are most relevant. Specialists are grouped by technical abilities and less encumbered by administrative work. Functional organizations benefit from economies of scale by pooling labor and resources together. It is easier to monitor departments based on functional grouping as managers can be assigned to monitor based on expertise. This helps maintain performance standards and keeps standards specific to the department. Furthermore, training and on-job learning is enhanced when workers share tasks and can learn from those around them. While the functional organization departmentalizes around specialized activities, the divisional organization departmentalizes groups according to products, geographical regions, or the market or customer. In product structure, each product line or business is placed in its own self-contained division. For the geographical regional structure, each country, region, or area of the world has a self-contained division serving it. In the market or customer structure, each kind of customer has a designated self-contained division. This is largely because as organizations grow and diversify, it becomes difficult to manage a wide variety of products, customers, and geographical regions based on functional departments. All functions are grouped and duplicated across all divisions. Each division would then be comprised of all functions such as marketing, finance, or research and development. The divisional organization departmentalizes based on a project or task. For instance, at Google, web browser and advertising is a division. Chrome is a division. Android Mobile is a division amongst many other divisions. Each division has its own marketing, development, research, and finance sub-departments that are pertinent to only that aspect of Google's business, with top managers overseeing the entire flow of divisions. The advantages for a product division are information needs would be more easily managed. There is more commitment to a particular product line in individuals, also allowing for development of expertise. Tasks, responsibilities are clear, and people in the divisions receive broader training. However, product division also has its shortcomings, such as coordination difficulties across divisions or product lines. Having functions which are not centralized at the headquarters may not be ideal. Expensive costs in duplicating effort, and finally, some loss of control of top management over division decisions. In the matrix organization, people are simultaneously grouped in two ways, according to function and division. This means that they would have to report to two different superiors, one functional and the other divisional. The functional manager would assign individuals to teams and evaluate their functional performance related to the task or type of work performed, while the divisional manager would evaluate the individual's performance on the team or project currently assigned. Matrix designs are more interconnected organizational structures where information is shared more readily across function and project. This is useful in complex projects with many facets where different groups depend on each other. There is greater responsiveness to customers from bringing together information about customer needs and organizational capabilities, as well as engaging customer feedback more actively. Additionally, it fosters creative ideas from this increased flow of information, both from cross-functional teams and interdepartment sharing. Linkage of employees at all levels and all functions to the organization's goals and strategy. This working context leads to loyalty to organization as a whole rather than to function or division. Matrix designs can become muddled if not well organized and monitored, as they inherently violate the unity of command principle of one order from one source at a time. As information is more free-flowing, it is harder to keep track of and hold individuals accountable. Foremost, employees working under multiple supervisors may feel encumbered by different protocols or excessive administrative duties. Information overload can occur, and employees require additional time for meetings and other communications to coordinate work. They can become overly collaborative and impede individual creativity. Some people function poorly under such ambiguous and conflicting circumstances. Sometimes this can signal the end of their careers with the company. Others learn to be proactive, communicate effectively with superiors, rise above the difficulties, and manage these work relationships constructively. Such extensive collaboration, which is needed but may not be easy to measure and reward. The network organization is a collection of independent, mostly single-function firms that collaborate to produce a common good or service. The firms have a relationship web in which they communicate electronically, enabling them to respond quickly to customer demands. Designers, suppliers, producers, and distributors have a flexible arrangement in which each is able to pursue its own distinctive competence. The dynamic network is a temporary arrangement amongst partners that can be adapted to changing demands in the environment. The brokers or managers assemble and coordinate the participants in the network. They are central hub of the project and serve as project leads. Such arrangements are common in fast-moving consumer goods such as electronics, toys, and the apparel industries, each of which creates and sells trendy products at a fast pace. Two internationally known types of business groups are the Kairaksu from Japan and Chaebol from South Korea. A Kairaksu is a type of business group or set of companies with interlocking business relationships and shareholdings. The Kairaksu maintained dominance over the Japanese economy for the greater half of the 20th century, but are beginning to lose their grip. The member companies own small portions of the shares in each other's companies, centered on a core bank. This system helps insulate each company from stock market fluctuations and takeover attempts, thus enabling long-term planning and innovative projects. It is a key element of the automotive industry in Japan. The Chaebol refers to a South Korean form of business conglomerate. They are global multinationals owning numerous international enterprises. There are several dozen large Korean family-controlled corporate groups which fall under this definition. Through aggressive governmental support and finance, some have become well-known international brand names such as Samsung, LG, and Hyundai.